Okay, nice one. We're good. Good to go. All right, man. All right. I just finished it. My mom took me driving. I'm getting my driver's license here in a couple months, so she took me practicing driving. Yeah. Parking lot though, right? But still, it's better than nothing. Yeah. Yeah. My mom said I'm heavy on the gas. My gas foot is heavy, so I got to learn how to slow it down a little bit. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. So. Man, I mean, Canada's good, man. I mean, well, like, I stay out of a lot of the stuff, right? I'm not involved in it. Like, you know, I stay out of it. Like, so I'm not into like the politics and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So I stay out of that stuff. But like, I definitely didn't take the vaccine. I didn't take that. You know what I mean? And now it's like they're getting rid of all the mandates. So like, I'm glad I didn't take it. I wasn't forced to take it, honestly, because it's seeming like now you don't even really. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, I don't know, man. The whole thing is a lot for me to. We don't want to talk about it on your podcast either, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy times we're living in, bro. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah. No. Yeah. And I feel like, man, people are getting brainwashed too. Like, you know, because now up in Canada, you don't have to wear the masks anymore.
You ready? Let's go meet the crowd. Let's go meet these lovely people. Yo, SGR crew, what is good? Sack Juggalo back with another VIP interview. This time we got my dude up north, all the way from the cold spots of Canada. My dude, Jon Snow, not GOT, but the real deal himself. Let's go.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? How's everyone doing in the chat?
Hey, that's what's up, man. How you living up there, bro? How's things going?
I mean, I'm living pretty good, you know, like, so I don't know if you know this or not, but I did 9 years in prison. I've been almost out now for almost 3 years now, and I did 9 years in prison. So like the first few years were tough. Like, you know what I mean? Coming out of jail with nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I had to really grind, and there were some times when I was like, I didn't have nothing, and I was like in a spot where I didn't feel safe, you know what I mean? So like, it was tough, but like now I got my own place, you know, I'm getting my license, and things are starting to like really, you know, the thing is, man, working hard pays off. So like, don't ever let anyone tell you if you don't work hard for it, you're not going to get it, because, you know, I'm living proof, you know, just as long as you keep going at it, there's nothing that can stop you. Right.
Hey man, I'm so glad to hear that you're out. You've realized your mistakes in the past. You're grown up. You know what I'm saying? Like, our perspectives change when we get older. And
Yeah.
It's nice to know that people like yourself, Traumatos, they have been, you've been fully rehabilitated. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't part of the system no more. So my shout out is to you, my dude, for real.
Thank you, bro.
Facts. And I tell you what, your music, you're finding yourself, dude. You're finding yourself. You're finding your cadence. You're finding your rhythm, dude. I'm thinking you're ready to set this motherfucker off in motion, dude. Like, I'd say probably the last 3 or 4 videos have been probably your best work that I've heard, hands down.
You know, I've been really, I got a lot of criticism when I first started about people saying that I sucked and that, like, you know, everything they ever said to me, I listened to it, right? About like how my flow wasn't there and stuff like that. So I never went like, I didn't get mad and like, oh, they're all haters. I took it in and I started like, you know, just rethinking things and rethinking my flows and you know, like how to write bars and make it sound dope. So every time anyone ever said anything negative, I always just kept it in my head, and I never took it as, you know, I suck. I just took it as, okay, people are noticing things that I could change and I could fix and I could do better. So I just started like trying to think outside the box, right?
Hey, it's working, man, because I was just having a conversation with Atari Gangster, and he's been into your music for a while now, and he's a
shout
good
out to Atari Gangster. Shout out. He's been a supporter, man. Shout him out.
Facts. And he said he hasn't listened to your recent releases, so I was like, hey, yo, you got to go over there and check that out, because I really believe dude's getting into where he needs to be. I mean, if you start out in any job, it doesn't matter if you're a garbage collector. It's going to take you a minute to learn how to do that job, right?
That's it.
So
right.
once you get into that spot and you're like starting to feel comfortable and everything's starting to sound right, you know, because we all know what sounds right and what sounds wrong.
Yeah.
See,
sure,
I've been fucking with your music probably about 2 years or so now. Jay from the Redneck Riviera. Shout out to Jay.
Redneck Riviera. Shout out Jay. What up?
Straight up, man. Show me your work, and I was like, all right, dude's just starting out. And when, you know, because I look at a lot of independent music, right? And I'm looking at people that are just starting out. Their mixes aren't great. Maybe their delivery isn't quite there yet. But your writing, that's what I'm looking at, is your writing. You know, can you write? Can you keep me interested in what you're saying? And you did that. So I'm like, yeah, I want to watch the growth of this dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that we actually get a chance to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, I love these things, man. You know, I always like coming on and just shooting the crap and talking, because you know, I enjoy the social media aspect of the making the music, because there's a whole, man, if you think just making music is just it, man, there's a whole other world of like marketing and promotion, and it's crazy. Like, so it's like nonstop, right? It's like if you're not doing one thing, you're doing like 10 other things, right? So
Facts.
It's pretty crazy. But what I managed to find a couple guys, like my buddy Christ Sampson. He does all my mixing for me. He does a really good job, and I always keep him on there for my mixing. Christ Sampson, he's also an artist himself.
Nice.
He makes music and stuff, but he's a good buddy of mine, and he's a really good mixer and master. So I always stick with him. I got a video editor who I've been working with, Newfound Visuals. My buddy Nate Doucette. He's been editing my videos lately. I also got a business partner, Brandon Cormier, who also helps with editing and stuff like that. So I got a little bit of a team that I'm trying to build. And, you know, I feel like with strong, solid people behind you, like, it'll really take off, right?
That's facts. You got to have a solid team. You know, nobody can do this alone. In fact, I'm gonna show you something right now. Miss Traumatos is in the house. Shout out to Mrs. Traumatos.
Shout out, Mrs. Traumatos.
So they sent me a shirt, and they were so kind to do that. But then she also included this card right here, the Good Vibes card. And inside the card, it reads, "None of us got to where we are alone. Thank you for your support." And that couldn't be more true.
That's dope. And you know, it's always good to get people to message you and like let them know that, you know, what you're doing is really helping them. So I get it all the time when people hit me up and I'm like, yo, they tell me that they like my music and they listen to it, and man, it hits me, man. It's like, wow, like they're really supporting it. It's like there was one point in time when I wasn't sure if people were gonna support it, right? You know what I mean? Like coming out with the name Jon Snow was a little bit, I mean, it's a little bit, it's kind of crazy, man. Like, you know, Jon Snow's from Game of Thrones. It is a risk. It was a big risk that I took, and I feel like it worked out.
It did work out, because your name is kind of like a bar, if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
You're from the snow, right?
Yeah.
You got rough and grittiness as a part of your whole aura and vibe, and you say whatever's on your fucking mind, and I love it, dude.
It's true.
Without fear of reprisal, like, you're gonna say whatever the fuck you say, and if somebody comes back at you, you're like, so what? I said it.
It's true. You want to hear something funny? But before I went to prison, I was rapping too. I used to go by Bobby Franchise, and I was rapping about like what I was living, but I was like, you know, robbing people, selling dope, you know, getting high, partying and stuff. So my music was way different. But if you look up Bobby Franchise on YouTube, I got a bunch of old songs up there, and if you like listen to them, you'll be like, wow, that's what a difference. Like, and the reason why I changed the name from Franchise to Jon Snow is because I made a YouTube channel, Franchise 666. And I don't mess with that stuff no more. It's whatever the devil. I went through some changes in prison. God came to me, showed me some stuff. So I try not to mess with that kind of stuff no more. So I really had to change the name. I didn't want to curse my name, right? You know what I mean? Right. Just by using numbers like that. So I really had to make a change. And I was in prison and I was watching Game of Thrones, and I never liked Jon Snow. I thought he was boring. I thought he sucked or whatever. But when he died and came back to life, something hit me in my heart, and I was like, "Yo, this guy is going to become the King of the North." And I kept saying it. And that night when they hailed him King of the North, I was in my cell, banging on my wall, going, "King of the North, hey. King of the North!" When they were all yelling it, it was crazy, man. That's when I started saying, using the name Jon Snow, and it started and everyone in prison's like, "Oh, you can't use that name. That's stupid. No one's gonna like that. It's gonna be so dumb." And I'm just like, "Well, watch me. I like to see what their faces would say now if they seen what I was doing in prison, because no one ever believed that I'd ever do anything, right? Imagine getting out of jail after 30. You're saying you're gonna do all this stuff, and no one's gonna believe you, right?
Right. And see, that's the difference between you and them. You have the drive to succeed, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna let nothing stop you. You ain't gonna let a commenter be like, "Hey, you suck," stop you, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole part of that growth is like, okay, cool, I suck, whatever,
I'll usually ask them why I suck and why they think I suck, and then I'll think about that, maybe try to make some tweaks.
Yeah.
And I'm always listening. I would never just be like, "All right, well, screw you." I would try to find out, well, why. Maybe they just don't like me, and that's nothing I can do then. If they just don't like me, nothing I can do, right?
No, you're absolutely right. And that's great to get that criticism back, as long as it's done in a respectful way. And sometimes even when it's not done in a respectful way, you ain't got to fuck with those people no more. But people like myself, I'll be like, all right, breath control, delivery. These are things that you may want to work on, and you're nailing that shit now. So
no, you can tell. If you listen to my music before, you can tell that there's I've figured out how to record better, how to edit my because what I do is I record all my own music, right? I record all my own music. I cut up my stems and I make them I make them nicer. I edit them up and take out all the breaths and stuff. Yeah. And then I send my stems to my engineer who mixes it. So pretty much everything I do it myself except for the actual engineering.
That's fire, man. And that's more money you can keep in your pocket too. I'm a big fan of independent artists keeping more of their money.
Well, you know what? I think that's what holds a lot of people back, because it's an expensive game, and if you don't have the equipment to get someone to do it is expensive. So I think that not having the equipment holds a lot of artists back, because they're thinking in their head, well, I want to shoot this video, but this guy's trying to charge me $500, and I don't technically have $500 right now. So it's it definitely puts a little bit of a stumble. But for me, having my own camera, all I really got to do is find someone to help me film it. Really, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, you could basically, we were talking last night, and we get you set up with a tripod, and you don't have to worry about nobody holding the camera.
That's it. That's it.
And it's cool. You got the gimbal and the 4K, and you made the investment on yourself, because no one else is going to put that money into you but you. And once you start to shine, of course, people are going to want to do all kinds of things for you. But this is that pivotal moment where it's either going to make you or break you. And you have a strong will, so salute to you, my dude.
Yeah. And, I don't always accept people's help, because, these days, help isn't always help, right? So you got to discern whether people are trying to use you for what they want or whether they really are trying to help you, because, you can easily be naive and, think people are trying to help you when really they're trying to get what they can from you, right?
Facts.
So I'm good at knowing who's who and what's what. I feel vibes and stuff, and if I feel like you're just out to try to use me, then I'm just going to distance myself. You know what I mean?
Well, let's be honest. You're a street dude. I'm a street dude. We're pretty keen to those things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you get that vibe, like you said, I'm a big vibe person too. I read auras and shit. I could tell if somebody's going to be on the up and up or not. And if they're not, cool, have a good life. If you are, let's stick around and build something together, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that says, there's a room at the table for all of us, dude. We can all eat. And there's no reason to step on somebody to get your leg up. There's no fucking reason for it.
And that's why I always try to, if people support me, I always try to support them back. I always try to You know, if I notice an artist comments on my music, you know, if he sends me his music, I'll definitely drop a comment too. You know what I mean? Like I always try to, if people are supporting me, I always try to support them back. And you know, I definitely feel like that just it goes a long way in this world. A lot of people are very selfish, I find, right?
This is a great segue too. I like you saying this. The support game, right? So I'm flipping through your Instagram again, and I'm noticing you holding up these CDs, right? And I'm like, what are these CDs? I click in there. I support those who support me, you know, type shit. And I'm like, that's the dude, man, right? So last night, in case y'all didn't know, John was in a rap contest last night. He's still in it. He's in the top 4 right now. There's only 2 rounds left, and I think John has a great chance of winning this thing, man. To tell you the truth,
I can beat Pat 2X, man, which he had a lot of supporters. If I can beat Pat 2X, I think I got the whole thing.
Hey, and that's where the SJR crew comes in. You know what I'm saying? Last night, during my live, we popped in that motherfucker and was voting. Yo, shout out to my dude Mike for real.
Mike Abrams, yo, you guys really showed up because honestly, that was the toughest battle because Michael J. Fox had a bunch of supporters in the chat, and without you guys, I probably wouldn't have won it. So it means a lot.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We love coming through and showing love, man. Hey, Mr. OnlyFans, yo, what? I told him, I said, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans. I don't want to put like a picture of like me pulling down my pants from the side, but once you get in there, it's just gonna be me fucking with Hot Wheels or something.
That'd be sick.
Right? Did he win? Yes, he won both rounds last night. He is in the final 4. So
here's the thing:
there will
Tuesday
be more.
Tuesday night, March 29th is the last battle, and if I win it, I win like $200. There's like a digital merchandising deal or something like that, some kind of digital deal for music or whatever. I'm not 100% sure the details, but I've never won anything like this before, and I think it would be super dope. And it'd be nice on my resume if I could win something. I know it's only small, but still, a win's a win.
A win's a win, and it also gives you that driving confidence to keep moving forward. I mean, at this stage right now in the competition, you should feel great. You know what I'm saying? You should feel like you've accomplished something. You know, you've made it through a bunch of other motherfuckers. What? Y'all had 16, right?
Well, last night there was 2 battles. I beat the first guy. I don't even think he showed up. He didn't even show up with any supporters. So
hey, I
almost
seen you was
100%.
100% to nothing when I was watching. I was like, oh shit.
It ended up being like 96% though, which is still fine. But like, you know, I realized that this whole thing is who can get the most people to show up. I realized that. So if I can just round up the most people to show up, that's how I can win it, right? That's all it really is. That's when I figured it out, right? So I just started messaging everybody like, yo, I need your help, hands on deck, you know, and people showed up, man. It was sick.
Hey, you do have a great following, dude. Seriously. I believe the first comment was from, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Jeremy Durno.
Jeremy Durno is actually a longtime old friend of mine from here. He supports me like crazy, man. He's a good dude.
Hell yeah, man. He was the first comment in here. I just made this thing earlier this morning, so he grabbed the link, came in, dropped a comment. Shout out to Jeremy, man. So I went ahead and gave him his blue suit. He's now part of the Wrench Gang. And
nice.
If you get, I think I already gave you your blue suit, right?
I think I'm already in. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And Tater, you're absolutely right, man. Being humble and always having deep gratitude is something I have found that really makes a huge difference in life, and making true impact in your life, and true friends, not just acquaintances. You know, you could okay, so I never went to prison, but I did all the same shit you did. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. To make that change in your life is not an easy step. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing that I found, hey, my dude James is in the house. See, now that's a homie from like back when I was 16, 17 years old. Right? It's the only dude I keep around from my past. That's it. Yes, you did me too. Facts. And if you can change your life and be a humble person and really appreciate everything that you work hard for in life, your life is going to dramatically change 100%. You know, I have friends right now talking about every time they go out in society, they can't deal with people. Society's getting so fucked up and shit like this. And I don't see it, bro. Like, I go out and I have great interactions with just random strangers. You know, I'll be standing in line at the supermarket Just be like, oh, you like Denver or whatever. You're wearing a jersey, you know, and then I'll just start up a conversation.
I feel like all this stuff though probably like prepared us for this. You know what I mean? All the stuff we've been through over our lives prepared us for the grittiness of how the world is right now, right? Because we always lived like that. That was our world always, right?
Right.
That was always our world.
Facts.
So now people who didn't live that life are starting to feel that, and they aren't ready for it, right?
Right.
So we were kind of prepared growing up.
But I also think it's probably 80 to 90% of how you carry yourself. You know, so people can look in your face and tell you that you're not having a great day. You know, it's very easy to spot. So when you're moping around all fucking day, thinking in your head society's fucked, and you got that look on your face, I'm an aura dude. You know what I'm saying? I can read your body language and shit, and I'm not going to be wanting to hang out with you. So when you're going out into the society like that, of course you're going to get people who fucking talk shit and they don't want to fucking be around you. But when you go into the world with a positive attitude and you're like, ain't nothing going to get me down, even somebody talking shit, like I was in the drive-thru the other day. So I could tell dude was not having a good day at work. But you know what I did? Hey, don't worry about it, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, just those little things right there changed his attitude dramatically, dude.
For sure.
So by the time I got up to the window, he wasn't as pissed off.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a
Sometimes.
What you put out is what you're gonna get back in every time.
Exactly, right. That's why, honestly, man, I started like training my brain, right? Like, I noticed myself, I was saying hate a lot. I hate this, I hate that. So I stopped saying hate, because if I keep saying hate, I'm going to get hate back. So I stopped saying hate. I stopped saying a bunch of different words, because the words that I'm saying are coming back to me. So like if I make a mistake, I'm like, oh, I hate that. I'm like, nope, I don't hate anything. I dislike that. I'll catch myself right away, right? I try never to say hate, because hatred is, you know, I mean, what you put out is coming back 100%.
Yeah. The same fucking way, bro. I do not like using the word hate, because I truly do not have hate in my heart.
Yeah, no.
You know,
I don't think any of us really does. Like, you know, because when we're saying we hate these things, we don't really I hate that is traffic, you know, or like something stupid, like, you know, you stub your toe, or like I hate that thing. We don't really hate it. We just don't like it at the moment, right? But hate is a serious word that we're taking it for granted, and we're just throwing it out there easily these days. And that's why I think we feel so much hatred back, and we don't even know why we're feeling it. Right?
Yeah. And I try to explain this to my homies, you know, I'm like, just, you know, stop being so negative in the world. I mean, you could just see you, and you see that on your face, you're like, fuck this whole thing, you know?
Straight up, man. Honestly, I used to live negative. I used to be that kind of negative guy, but like when I went through prison and stuff, and I started like getting closer to God and reading more about God and the Bible and stuff and self-help books, I really started changing my life to living positive. And, you know, and to change the way you live, you got to change the way you think. So like all those years I spent in prison, I really took the time to start reading books and trying to like get to know myself, and, you know why I do the things I do, and, you know, and it really helped me out a lot. You know, it took a long time to figure out how to make these changes, and a lot of stumbling, but over time of practicing being positive, it's changed my life completely.
Yeah, absolutely. And Atari Gangster's back. What up, Atari?
What up?
Yeah. Dude, thank you again for your time, man. I appreciate it. I know you don't have very long, maybe an hour or two.
Yeah, we're good for now. No biggie.
I wanted to run through some of your music. Do you feel like running through a little bit of it?
Yeah, you want to run through? Yeah, let's run through it. Let's run it
cool.
through.
Because I got your shit up right here. We ready to rock. I'm gonna start with mainstream. You want to start with mainstream media?
Let's start it, because you know what the funny thing is, the next round we're using that song for the battles.
Oh hell
That's
yeah!
the next song we're using for the battles. So hopefully we can win with that one.
Haley J, thank you for coming by. I see you,
More
J
power.
Tree. How's everybody doing today? By the way, we got in and we just started, you know, bullshit, and instant connection. This is my dude, right? Like we've been talking on IG for what, probably like a year now, you know?
Yeah, it's been a minute, yeah.
And
I think I must have met you through Jay Redneck Riviera, right, Jay? Is that how? Because Jay was for a while.
Exactly.
Jay was pushing my music to a lot of people, and I got a lot of respect for Jay for that.
Oh, Jay, man, he keeps his ear to the ground, bro. Seriously. He's one of these dudes that'll be like, hey, have you seen this? And I'll be like, nope. And I seriously, the whole SGR crew brings great music to the table. There's not much in the music realm that I don't like.
Yeah.
because I listen to so much music that's underground, bad mixes, you know, delivery might be a little off, but as long as the writing's good, you're talking about some good shit, I'm happy with it. I even like some good flex tracks, you know, grab your nuts, talk shit to the world, you know, and do it that way. I'm okay with that too. As long as you're not talking about a bunch of drugs and, you know, shit like that. That's stuff I'm really not into. I just smoke weed now, you know. Not
I
big
lost
into.
a lot of homies. I lost a lot of homies from drugs and stuff, man. So I don't mess with that. You know, I don't mess with I don't like the promotion of, you know, the. Honestly, man, I have every right to rap about that stuff. I did all those things, man. I did it all, lived it all. But honestly, would I know? Because I'm not promoting that lifestyle, man. So when I hear these guys rapping about that stuff, I look at them like, yo, you never did none of this stuff. You never been in prison. If you did, you wouldn't be rapping about it because it's not fun. Like, you know, I mean, these things aren't cool, right? Like,
Well, yeah, because if you were a complete druggie, you wouldn't even found the motivation to become a writer, a performer. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot out of you, you know.
It does, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
understand the Grateful Dead, you know what I'm saying? Comfortably Numb and Pink Floyd and all that shit, you know. They were some pretty big druggies. But you could tell they were fucking druggies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you could see it on their faces, like, these motherfuckers have been running on empty for fucking miles, bro. Like,
Sure. But they probably worked hard at the beginning, and then when they got the fame and stuff, they probably turned to drugs, and that probably was their downfall, right?
yeah.
You know, once you get the money and then you start going down that path, it's hard to get out of there because you just want to keep doing more and more and more. So it's good to steer from the beginning. Don't even go down that path because it's not a good one. It doesn't end well.
Well, you see the most successful ones. Look, I'm not an Eminem fan, but the dude is so successful, and I think the reason why is he's never incorporated himself with the party atmosphere, with the club atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much stays to himself, and he always stayed on top.
Yeah. I don't listen to much Eminem either, but I do respect him. I got a lot of respect for him, and I used to listen to him back in the day, but I'm not out here trying to cop new Eminem album at all.
Right. I bought one album. It was the first one. I heard him talking about drinking Faygo and getting some pizza, and I immediately ejected the disc and threw it out my window. Like,
Yeah,
I was like, yo, only ICP can rap about Faygo. Fuck you. You can't do it. There's been a million acts that come out of Detroit. Nobody said Faygo except for you and ICP. Stop doing that shit.
Do you know who I've been listening to a lot lately? I've been jamming to a lot of NF. NF,
I love NF.
Honestly, man, he spits some real stuff, and that the kind of stuff that he goes through, I feel like everyone can relate to that stuff, and like, I really feel like he's such a good inspiration to people, and I like NF's music a lot. Like, I don't think there's one NF song I don't like. You know what I mean? You put it on, and he's just spitting truth, right? He's spitting facts.
Dude, I was looking for Christian rap, right, on the internet, and NF popped up in this Christian website, and I was like, well, let me go check it out, you know, on YouTube. So I popped in NF, you know, and I was just like, dude, this is what I've been looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't all churchy, you know what I'm saying? But it's real as fuck. You know, he don't cuss at all in his music, which is fucking, that's amazing.
I try not to either anymore, because that's only my thing that is between me and God. But I don't try to swear either anymore. It's because I feel like it sounds bad when, like, coming out of my mouth, it sounds bad, and people aren't. I just feel like I got to be more professional. Like, if I'm gonna, you know what I mean, I got to be more. So for me, I just try not to swear anymore. So when you hear me swearing, it's either I'm mad or I slipped up. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes I will still swear. Like, you know what I mean?
I cuss like a sailor, but I'm okay with it because I don't cuss at people, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a difference. If I'm going to cuss at you, I'm being a fucking dick, right? I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be an asshole, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I group two people into two groups. Either you're an asshole or you're not an asshole, you know? And I want to hang out with all the not assholes I can. Because, look, man, the older you get, the faster time goes by, dude. And pretty soon we're all going to be in the earth, you know what I'm saying?
That's it,
So I want to try and make the last half of my life the best thing that I've ever, you know, experienced. And everybody's welcome, dude. Just don't be an asshole. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I hear that. Straight up. I know that's the way to be, man. That's the way to be. And I try, honestly, like, it's hard to, like, you got to really push me to make me be a dick, right? But I'm not saying it can't happen.
Oh,
You
facts.
can, but like you got to really do stuff to me and hurt me. Like it's, but like I'll take a lot of crap. I'll let a lot of stuff slide to where people are even like, oh, this guy's taking it draw. But you know what? I would rather like not blow up and save my peace than go and just like fall into every situation, because people will try to test you, man. They'll try to test you. Like once they see you start doing stuff, they try to test you and like
Yeah.
try to make you angry. So it's hard to get me angry, but it's not impossible.
It's hard to get me angry as well. Miss D's in the house. What's up, D? Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mama Spider's in the house. Good to see you as well. I hope y'all having a great day. Unknown's in the house, my dude. Yo, you live early today. I am early today. That's because Jon Snow is on. He's so far away from me on the continent that he's 4 hours ahead of me. So we had to do it a little early.
Plus, where I'm living at right now, I'm going through internet changes. So like I'm waiting to get new internet. So I just came over to my mom's house to make sure that we had a solid connection. That way, it wasn't glitching out the whole time.
And shout out to moms too, for real.
Yeah, she's good.
He said it's only 9
right now.
Well, I'm glad I didn't catch you in the middle of the night, Unknown, because sometimes I'll be going live and it'll be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
So how long you been going live for? Like when did you start this channel?
Almost 4 years ago. And I've probably been doing lives and live interviews probably about 3.5 years now. We're almost to 80 interviews.
That's crazy.
I know. I looked the other day. I was like, holy shit, it was like 76 or something. I was like, oh my goodness.
Who do you got on your like list of people you want to get in? Like who's like your top 5 of like you want to get into for an interview?
That's a great question, man. And you know what? The thing is I really don't have an answer to that. Like, I don't listen to a lot of mainstream. In fact, I don't listen to any mainstream hip hop at all. If I'm listening to the radio, it's like talk radio, or it's, hey, Sean B's in the house. What's up, my dude? How you doing, brother?
On beat.
Classic rock or old school hip hop, like the old school oldie hip hop station. So if I could, dead or alive, Tupac would be dope. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get E40 because he's a hometown hero. I would like to get Too Short,
That'd be sick.
Northern California dudes, but that would be like on a mainstream level. To tell you the truth, I love every one of my interactions with every person that I've come across on this channel. It has been phenomenal. People that I've never even talked to on Instagram, except for setting up the interview, I'll sit here, talk to them 3, 4, 5 hours. Like we've known each other for 10 years. It's crazy.
That is cool.
It really is cool, man. And it makes that bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to promote your shit, right? I'm a promoter.
Yeah.
I ain't never going to ask you for a penny. I do it for the love of it, right? I want to see you fucking blow up. So, as a fan, like, I sat there on the sidelines and watched Joyner blow up, right? Joyner Lucas. And I was so happy, bro. And I started my Instagram account just to follow Joyner Lucas, right?
So.
And on his 508 album, if you dialed that number, it was an actual phone number to where he put you on a list and text you every time something's dropping. So it'd be like, hey, Josh, I got a new shit coming out. I mean, it's all automated, but it kind of makes you feel like you're a part of something,
Yeah.
And when I was like, right at that point, I was like, my dude was like hounding me. You should start a YouTube channel. You should start a YouTube channel. I was like, ain't nobody want to hear what I say. I ended up I posted a video. I did it on my phone, and I got a couple of fucking requests and some good feedback. And I was like, all right, let me make another one of these motherfuckers, dude. And it just kind of like went from there, man. I really did. I really do enjoy what I'm doing. So the money will come. You know what I'm saying? The money will come because I'm doing something I love and I'm passionate about it. So when I say, hey, I'm never going to ask you for money, I'm being completely honest. Have I ever asked you for money?
No, but you know what I do see? I see a lot of these guys that are do reviews that they ask for like $5 to pass the line and stuff. And
Yeah.
I did think about that, and they must be making a little bit of money doing it. And
On
I
my
mean, like,
Friday streams, it kind of goes like that. I mean, I'll have
so
my
yeah,
free
they can,
requests.
they
You know.
can. No, they're allowed to. If they wanted to, they can pay $5 or whatever to jump the line. Or that's cool. That's still
Yeah.
cool. Give them a chance, right?
Yeah. Absolutely, because the list will get backed up sometimes, and I get it. Artists or fans, don't have 6 hours to sit on a stream and wait for a song to be played. So, yeah, if you want, I don't even care. I have my dude Wheat, man. He literally gave me 10 cents, bro, several times, and I'll play your shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 10 cents more than I had in my account than just 5 seconds before. I am grateful as fuck.
I used to do the same thing with. You ever hear of a rapper called Analyst?
Oh, yeah.
Analyst. I used to. One of my buddies, Tyler, ended up introducing me to Analyst's live streams, and like he requested one of my songs. So then I started jumping on Analyst's live streams and like sending them $5 just to play my song every time, right? And I thought it was really cool that you could do that. And I mean, and he was a really good artist and stuff. And me, I've been on his live streams now for like a year now, and me and him are kind of cool. So I think that's a cool way to do it. And I don't disrespect the money making. Everyone's got to make some money as long as they're not like trying to overcharge. Like $5, and just a donation is not that bad. I mean, he's not saying you got to spend this much or that much. It's just whatever you really want to spend, right? So
Yeah.
I get the fact that people need to make money. I get it, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like showing support because nothing is for free. I mean, in life, everything costs money, right? So, I don't mind helping people out sometimes here and there.
I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I know John don't have the chat showed up, but I appreciate that, man. Y'all are just super supportive. I really, really, really do value every one of y'all, man.
What are they saying?
J Tree said he gonna send me a penny on Friday, and I'll be
Nice.
fucking happy as fuck, bro. Seriously, man. When we hit me with 10 cents the other day, you didn't see me go, 10 cents. I was like, yo, I appreciate the fuck out of that, dog, because it's
You gotta
real.
start somewhere, right? You gotta
Right.
start somewhere, and it only goes up from there, right?
Right? And see, Jay said, and I agree with this. Some reaction channels charge $50. I've seen it as high as $600 to play your track on their fucking stream. And I get it. You got to make money. I get it. But $600 seems I'll try to be back. All right, D, we'll see you soon. I hope you have a great day if we don't see you. Look, we talking about starving artists, right? How am I going to ask somebody who ain't got no money to barely afford themselves without any promo $600 to play their song on my shit? I understand that $600 now constitute as sort of some promo, but even if you got 1 million subs, let's say 10% of them watch that video. So you're looking at what, 100,000 people look at that video. Let's say 10% of them go over to your page and watch the video, right? So now you're looking at what, 10,000 people.
Do you know what it is for me though when it comes to that kind of stuff? Like here's what I think. I mean, like $600. Like I'm gonna look at that and be like, okay, if I spend this $600, am I gonna make anything near that back from this promo? And if it's no, then what's the point of doing it? Like, what I mean?
Right.
Like I should just go to a cheaper one and find like make a smarter deal, because like these are all investments, right? These are all investments, and sometimes these investments, they don't come back right away. So a lot of it's just putting money into it in hopes that one day it comes back, right?
Yeah. Hey, Diesel Water wants to know if you got somewhere he can send a donation. It won't be much, but would love to support you. If you got like a PayPal address or email you can put in the chat, or I can put it in the chat.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay, yeah, just my email, jsnow7035.
All right,
But I got albums for sale. So anyone wants to buy albums, I got physical copies. So you can support me that way if you wanted to. You can hit me up at the same email or add me on Facebook. Or I got my first album and my second album at my house. I'll ship them to everybody. Anybody who wants one, they're $15 a piece plus shipping. I got yes. I'm also dropping a third album this summer. So I definitely got albums.
Yo, Mr. and Mrs.
That's the best way to show
Traumatized.
support. That's the best way to show support right there, the albums.
Absolutely. And they just going to hit you on IG for that? Or
You
at
can
the
hit me on
email?
IG, you can hit me on Facebook, whatever, you know.
Okay.
You deal with me personally, you know. If you want to buy the album, I'll ship it out to you myself. I'll sign it, autograph it myself. It's a homegrown business, homegrown small town business.
Let me get that email. I'm gonna drop it in there. Okay, it's all lowercase. J35 at gmail.com. All right. You can hit him up on there. Also, his Twitter is at Jon Snow, King of the North, which my dude Traumatos is actually more north than you. He's in Alaska. Y'all gonna have to team up, man.
Yeah, hey, no. You meant that was my Instagram name, King of the North, because my Twitter's Jon Snow
Oh, yeah.
444777.
Yeah, that was his Instagram. Sorry.
It wouldn't let me use King of the North for the Twitter because it was too long.
They're like, that's too many, dude.
I try to do it. I try to keep it all the same, right, on all different platforms.
All right, so before we do this, I know you're from the snow, so you probably won't mind this. We're gonna go ahead and jump on the old ski lift.
Oh, what's this? What is this?
Hey, this is the ski lift, man.
All right.
Hey, this is how I could bring a video and the chat still
Okay.
in here.
Oh, that's cool.
It gives me a little bit more room. But Zoom got some nice shit, dude.
I never really checked Zoom out like this. I used to use Zoom. I usually play these Zoom for like I play a lot of online reality games like Big Brother and stuff.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So it's like a live version of Big Brother on Zoom. So that's all I really use Zoom for.
Yeah, they got these immersive rooms that you could put like 25 people in.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Bill Typo's in the house. What is going on, my dude? We just getting ready to get into some work of Jon Snow. If you haven't heard of him before, his details are in the description below. I believe I put your YouTube and Spotify in there. His Instagram is at Jon Snow, King of the North. And what was your Twitter again? It was some numbers.
Jon Snow 444777.
There you go. There you go. I forgot to put that damn Twitter in there too. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Human Male, what is going on? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. Big shout out to the SGR crew. That is also Jon Snow's email in the chat there. So if you wish to PayPal him something or hit him up about buying an album or two.
That's right. Yeah, and they're good albums. Honestly, I put a lot of work into these albums. All myself. I pretty much paid for them all myself, and mixing, mastering, and the CDs and stuff. And it's been a lot of work. So they're good songs. I didn't just rush it. You know what I mean? I didn't just rush these. I put a lot of work into them. Right.
Facts. Hey, and that's the growth and the determination and just the self-drive, man. Like those things right there will get you very far in life, dude. And it'll get you to do anything you want. So my dude made a song called Mainstream Media. You wanna let us know why? I mean, I'm sure the video and the song is going to tell him. I know it will. But
well, man, I just been like, we just get hit every day. Like, oh, we're gonna be killed by an asteroid, or there's aliens coming, or cryptocurrencies crashed, and it's I feel like they're just trying to scare us, and it's like it's all the same stuff, and it's just getting so outlandish that I made a song called Mainstream Media about it all.
How was it getting into character for that?
I mean, we just winged it. You know, I kind of had a friend help me shoot it. I borrowed a green screen and lights off my buddy Christ Sampson. I bought a wig. I bought the wig that I had for like $15, and I kind of was just like, you know what, I want to make it look like I'm a reporter. So I made the microphone myself out of what do you call it, a paper towel thing and like a sock and stuff, and I made the whole microphone myself and pretty much did arts and crafts to make this video happen.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I like hearing that shit. Let me make us a bit bigger here so people can see my ugly face, but your beautiful face. And let's go. You guys hit this link. I'm gonna give it to you right now.
It's the mainstream media, they're lying to us all the time. What you know about it? I've been out here telling everybody, but they just think I'm out my mind. I just go about it. I'm not selling my soul, I'm not buying the fear. I'm not watching the news, I keep my past in the rear. I'm not worried about murder hornets or asteroids in the atmosphere.
I ain't worried about no murder hornets either.
It's CNN reporting live. You are all about to die. There's a comet in the sky. It should be here by tonight. It's gonna storm too, so you should really stock up. A new variant popped up, and everyone should lock up. A new vaccine is coming, so you will not have to worry. The government will hurry. You can trust in that for certain. All the crypto coins are crashing. We suggest that you should panic and sell everything you have so that the rich people can buy it. We ain't lying. Get the news and we provide it. They say it's fake. We deny it.
Facts, Atari. Fear is a weapon.
We run everything and we will not be stopping. We'll give you what you've been wanting so you'll discontinue shopping. It's the mainstream media, they're lying to us all the time. What you know about it? I've been out here telling everybody, but they just think I'm out my mind. I just go about it.
Bill Typo giving you dabs. I'm liking it.
Let's
go.
I'm not watching the news. I keep my past.
I remember the Hornets.
I'm not worried about murder hornets or asteroids in the atmosphere. That's the mainstream media. Breaking news, the UFOs are almost here, and we have known of them for years, but the knowledge wasn't clear. Now we're telling all humanity because we think they should know. So get ready for the show. Grab your popcorn and a bowl. We're on a roll, and lying to the people is the goal. If we keep them all afraid, they are easy to control. Doesn't matter young and old, they are fighting for our soul. There'll be something every day, and we can't make it go away. It's getting old. It's an exaggerated imagination. Turn the station, it's the same, it's just been replicated. Here's a shout out to the people who won't make it. It's a shame they're dedicated to us failing. It's the mainstream media, they're lying to us all the time. What you know about it? I've been out here telling everybody, but they just think I'm out my mind. I just go about it. I'm not selling my soul, I'm not buying the fear. I'm not watching the news, I keep my past in the rear. I'm not worried about murder hornets or asteroids in the atmosphere. That's the mainstream media.
Type of person, like, if I die, it's meant to be at that time, you know what I'm saying? Because I've escaped death. You know what I'm saying? I should have been dead a long time fucking ago. You know, if I was gonna die, I should have been dead.
Same here.
Facts. So it's like, I'm not scared to die. I have a pretty good idea where I'm going after this, and it ain't down. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to really, I've been baptized, you know what I'm saying? That was when I was a child. But I don't regularly go to church, but I do got a Bible by my side, you know, and I read through that motherfucker, dude. And I have my own relationship with God, you know, like.
And that's the way it is. It's all we can worry about is our own relationship with God. We can't worry about what other people are doing because then we're gonna just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, you know, you do whatever you need to do as long as it doesn't interfere with me and my family and my friends. Then we're good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much crack you smoke. Do it away from me and my family. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do with your life and go live under a bridge, by all means, I'm not telling you don't have to stay there. Stay there. But
no, sure.
But don't try and come over here and tell me what I need to do, you know, in the same breath.
I feel like that's the way the world's starting to go. Like, people are starting to worry about what other people are doing now, and it's like, I don't know, it's getting the more it's going on, the more I distance myself from everybody. Like, the more I just start becoming a recluse. I just, you know, it's crazy.
It is crazy, but there's so many great people in this world that outnumber the small minority of just real evil people. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like the internet, because it gives me a chance to talk to so many different people. You know, I kind of get to choose who I want to talk to, and, like, you know what I mean? I like the internet. I like getting a chance to speaking to people from America, from the UK, from Australia. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, we couldn't do that without internet. We wouldn't be talking to people from all over the world if we didn't have this connection. So I think it's really cool.
Oh, the internet's a beautiful thing.
But it's also starting to become an issue, because I feel like we're starting to become addicted to our phones, and it's like so bad to where it's like I'm finding myself scrolling through Facebook, and like I don't even want to scroll anymore. It's all the same stuff, and it's like it's becoming like we almost need it. And I'm worried about that in the future because if it gets too much and then all of a sudden it's gone, people are gonna lose it. They're gonna go crazy. Imagine if they get so hooked on it, and then all of a sudden, like let's say something happens where the power goes out and everything goes out, and people are gonna they're gonna go crazy.
Yes, and I am prepared to travel. My house is a fifth wheel, so
Nice.
I have my truck, I have my trailer. I hook up, get the fuck out of here, go to the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Because I can live off the land. I was raised in Tennessee to about 11 years old, so we went hunting, fishing, and all that shit, camping. So I don't give
What
a
do you
fuck. I'll live in a tent. I don't give a shit.
What are your thoughts on zombies?
Bring them on.
Do you think they're coming? Do you think we're gonna have some sort of zombie kind of thing, virus? Do you think something like a rabies in humans is coming?
I mean, I never really thought about it, but I think that anything is possible with these mad scientists in them labs, dog.
And they're out there too. These guys are out there in these labs doing this stuff.
You know what's even crazier than that? There's people in their garages doing this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That is the real scary shit because it ain't just like pathogens and shit like that. I mean, these motherfuckers are trying to open up wormholes and shit. Like
Yeah,
on
the
Earth.
CERN's trying to make a portals to the different dimensions, and like it's crazy, man. You better leave that stuff alone.
You leave that shit alone right now. Don't drag me into some shit that you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I ask. And potentially, if you open up a black hole on Earth, we're fucking all done.
We're done. We're finished.
That's quick.
Yeah. And they're trying it right now. They're doing it over at CERN in Switzerland. They're trying to smash particles together as fast as they can to open up different dimensions. And I'm thinking, like, yo, you don't even know what's in these dimensions. Why are you trying to open them?
Hey, did you watch that opening ceremony for that CERN shit?
Oh, it's demonic. It was all a satanic ritual. I seen it. It was pretty bad.
It was, and all the world leaders were there.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
think
bad.
the fucking Pope was there.
Oh yeah, it was. I
Like,
watched it. If you can't see what that is, like you got to be under some kind of brainwash. Like you got to be under some kind of spell to not see that. Like
right? That's facts, man.
and they're doing it more and more. Like I'm starting to think that they're doing these rituals in different parts of the world to usher in the demons in different parts of the world. They're ushering them in so that way like they're all over the place because it's getting more evil and evil, and people are starting to like really turn on each other. It's not kumbaya anymore. It's you know what I mean. It's
Right.
not a kuna matata anymore, buddy. It's not. People are selling out their parents. They're selling out their brothers. They're selling out like you know what I mean. It's getting bad. It's
Yeah, I don't put anything past humans anymore, especially with all that murder mystery TV shit, you know, you see like
yeah, it's bad.
there are true stories talking about like people have done some heinous shit. It's just insane. And I mean, let's be honest, people have been crazy ever since caveman, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's throughout, you know, human history that humans are fucking crazy violent, you know. But I think this day and age where there's almost 8 billion people on the planet, right? Um,
Yeah.
We're probably more civilized today than we ever been throughout our entire existence as far as mass of people and the amount of like heinous crimes that go on per capita, you know, type shit.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. We're pretty civilized right now.
I mean, people just still do some crazy, really crazy shit, dude. Don't get me wrong. But the amount of people versus the amount of people who do crazy shit way outweigh those people.
Yeah, no doubt. So I kind of forgot about something. Me and my buddy Stax. I don't know if you ever seen Stax or seen a video of me or Stax. Marble Floors. Yeah, me and Stax.
Yeah.
We actually have a collab album coming, and we got a couple features with some big artists. Danny Fernandez is on there. He's a pop singer from back in the day. He had a few. He won a Juno Award. We got Jordan JRDN. He got a Juno Award too, and we got a single with Mad Child. We got a Mad Child
nice.
song as well. So it's going to be a sick collab album, and it's pretty much almost done. Every song's done. I just got to write my verse for the Mad Child one, and we're really trying to figure out a way to do it without actually having Mad Child in the video. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go like an animation video route.
Oh, that'd be dope.
We're gonna do it right, you know what I mean? Like he's down in LA, and getting a video is probably it's out of my budget really. Like getting the song was one thing, but getting a video is just a little too much, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we're gonna figure it out, and it's actually a dope song. It's called On a Roll, and it's probably one of my biggest features yet so far. I've done a few big ones, but like, you know, it's getting bigger as I go. Like, it seems like the levels just keep going up. You know what I mean? It's just like the more work I put in, it just goes up and higher and higher and higher, right?
Hey, that's what's up. Juno Awards are like the Canadian Grammys, if
Yeah.
anybody was wondering. Oh, okay, nice, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because Mike is
Pretty sure
originally
Mad
from
Child is
Canada.
Juno winner too. Mad Child and Swollen Members got to be a Juno winner. They have to have won Junos for sure.
That's fire. Because Mike is originally from Canada. Now he's in Taiwan.
Oh wow,
Yeah, world traveler right there.
crazy Taiwan. That's dope.
Pain reminds us we are human demons, and after the life and the afterlife didn't scare me. I don't know that we're human demons.
No,
I mean,
we're just humans.
we're just flesh and blood. It's just we have our free will. You know what I'm saying?
But I believe that we can do things that allow demons in us. That we can open up
absolutely.
doors to come into us and mess with our lives for sure.
Absolutely.
We can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, bro. So you were talking about you like to do these online games. And I
Well,
see
I was
some
always-
clips.
I was always a fan of Big Brother. You know,
Okay.
Big Brother the show and like Survivor.
Yeah.
Those shows. I always thought I would do really good in it. Like I love the gameplay and like I love the strategicness and like how to get far. So like I applied when I first got out of prison. I applied for Big Brother Canada 3 different times in 1 year. I went to the Halifax edition, I went to the Moncton edition, and I flew to Toronto to apply it in the Toronto one. I never got on, but I really went hard. I even got the Big Brother Canada tattoo, the logo tattooed on me.
Damn.
Still never got it. I went hard for it, right? I didn't stop, right? So then I didn't get it, but I made these audition videos, and eventually people started hitting me up who ran these online games, right? And they pretty much do them over Zoom, and it's basically the same as Big Brother and Survivor, just it's like online competitions where we're all on Zoom and we got to do these competitions. Whoever wins HOH, puts up 2 people. Same, it's exact same layout, but it's online, and everyone can play it. So like,
Oh, that's
I started
dope.
playing these games, and it started like really filling that itch of me wanting to play the real game. So if anyone was ever into like those kind of things, there's a whole community online. They're called online reality games. It's like orgs. They're called orgs, and like they're super fun. Sometimes they got cash prizes. I actually just won one. Big Brother Expedition All Stars won the whole thing. It was
Oh.
tough, and I won $100 American, and like I won a huge what do you call it, a trophy for winning. It was really, really dope, and I really enjoyed it.
Shout
But they're
out to
stressful,
you.
right? They're stressful because people lie to you. That, you know what I mean? Like it's a game. It's like a real game. So like you could think someone has your back when they're just telling you stuff, and then they vote. Like I've played a few of them where I've gotten voted out, and it does definitely messes with your head. You got to be strong in order to play these games, because like being lied to sucks, right? And thinking
Right.
someone's your homie and then they betray you sucks, right? So
Yeah.
you gotta kind of be strong in order to play these.
That's what's up, man. That sounds super interesting.
But the cool thing about it is too, like all these games I'm playing, it's just bringing more people to check out my music, like more
Yeah.
people to become a fan of mine, right? I'm just doing different avenues to get more people to come check me out, right?
Yeah, and you're doing something that you enjoy doing.
I probably have more fans of just me myself as a human, than music, because I do so many different things, right? I do like these games and stuff. Like people, they might not be a fan of my music, but they're a fan of me. You know what I mean? And like how I portray myself and how I answer people back. I'm really nice when it comes to talking to people too. So, you know, they might not like all of my music, but they do support me and what I do, which means a lot.
Hell yeah, that's absolute. That's absolute. Yo, have you ever got to perform in front of a audience before?
Oh yeah, I performed a few times, definitely a few times
How was that?
over the years. Man, performances are always nerve wracking right before you get on stage. Like, cause like I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess up. You know what I mean? I'm always afraid I'm gonna like mess up one word. And cause I have in the past. Like I remember one time, like my very first show, I was living in Edmonton like 12 years ago. I smoked a joint before I went and performed, and it was a mistake. My buddy was like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine," right? And then I went up to perform. I ended up forgetting half of my first verse.
Oh,
so I
shit.
just like I looked stupid up on stage, like I forgot it. But then I ended up coming back in at the hook, and I got my second verse and stuff. But
Oh,
I definitely
nice.
felt stupid because like I'm sitting up there like a whole half a verse, right? So It was definitely nerve wracking, but you know, I always find like there's a rush to it after when you get off the stage. Like everyone, usually people don't even hear it. If you make a mistake, they don't even hear it. It's always in your own head, right? Like,
Right.
it's easy to mess up one little word here or there or whatever. But I always find it's like it's the most nerve wracking right before you go up. You know what I mean? You're just walking, but you're pacing. You're like, oh, you hope I don't forget. But then when you get off the stage, it's like a rush. Like like you got like a high, like from everyone watching you. It's a whole different experience from start to finish.
That's amazing, man. To you know, the crowd cheering and shit, you walking off stage, you just finish your set and you're like, I fucking killed that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definite confidence booster, that's for sure.
But I didn't honestly, man. The last show I did was like almost 6 months ago, and it was just a couple songs. But after that, it was like, you know, everyone wanted vaccines now, so it's like I was in my head, I was thinking like I'll probably never do a show again. You know what I mean? Which I don't care. Like I'll just make my music and do it this way. I'm doing it. Like I don't need to conform to the new world order
Right.
to do what I want to do. Right? Like so, if they're gonna make everyone get vaccinated, then they can just go ahead, do their shows, and I'll end up doing like, you know, backyard barn shows if I have to. I'll do, you know what I mean?
Right.
We'll figure something out. You know what I mean?
There'll be promoters out there like me going, hey, let's set something up.
No, for sure.
We
There's
got
always
this farmland over here. Let's go put some money in this dude's pocket.
exactly right. You know,
Where is John Snow from? Mike would like to know.
Halifax,
He said,
Nova Scotia.
have a Halifax. Oh, that's right, because my other dude, JTO1, is in Nova Scotia. That's right. I need to get you guys together. That'd be dope ass collab. He said he was from Cardinal, Ontario. It's a border town on the St. Lawrence River in South Ontario.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Canadian homies, for real. Y'all come through fire up there, man. Always coming through.
We try to be nice up here. We try to be nice.
Hey, man, I always enjoy the company, man, for real. And I try to be nice, too, so I think that's why we're getting along so well. Australia. Shout out to all Australia homies out there, for real.
Yep.
Them dudes and the UK dudes, man. Like,
What do you think of what are your thoughts on people who think Australia is fake?
what do you mean, like, it doesn't exist?
There are some flat earthers out there who think that Australia is fake.
Oh, I talk to a dude in Australia almost every day. At least
That's
one.
what I'm saying, though. There's people out there who think Australia isn't real.
I mean, I FaceTime these dudes, man. Like, we'll sit there and hit weed together. It'll be night where I'm at and daytime where they're at. Where the fuck where else they supposed to be?
I'm just saying, there's some conspiracy theorists out there who think some crazy stuff.
See, Johnny say he from Manitoba.
Manitoba, that's cold out there, cold and flat.
He say it cold, bro.
Yeah, I lived in Edmonton for 3 years back in the day, and it was freezing out there. Edmonton, Alberta.
He
I
been
lived in
talking.
Toronto. Lived in Toronto for a few months back when I was 24, 23.
Hell yeah. See, that's what's up, man. It's a small fucking world after all, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the only thing Disney got right.
So what do you got coming up? What do you got like coming up that you're excited about for your channel?
Something I haven't talked about for a while, man. Thank you for asking, by the way. That's fucking amazing. Hey, Sean B, he say he repping Scotia too, man. That's what's up. And I just ran into this female artist. I think her name is Lady Scotia. And she's a female artist from there too, so I'll have to send you guys out those links, man.
For sure.
Absolutely. And hell, there ain't no reason why y'all all shouldn't be fucking doing shows together, man. Y'all basically all in the same spot. Get
You know, I
together.
feel like here's the thing when it comes to like the shows, like in Halifax, there's like a crew. There's like cliques, right? There's cliques, and usually the people that are in with the people that like they're the ones that get the shows. And me, I'm not really an ass kisser. So like, if I'm not gonna run to them and like, you know, kiss their ass to get these shows, right? You know, so it's just basically I gotta put in work until I'm in demand, until they're coming to me, right? You know what I mean? That's what I gotta do.
Right. But it never hurts, especially in the early stages of career.
No. Yeah, if people have opportunities. I
Yeah.
just know a lot of the people in this city, and I just know them from the past. You know what I mean? I know them well,
Okay.
right? So it's like some of the like a lot of the shows like it's just the same different people, and not all. I don't get along with all of them, right? Like I don't get along with everybody. I'm not a big fan of rappers because a lot of them are fake, and a lot of them they rap about stuff that isn't real. Like I'm not saying everybody. I do got a lot of respect for real artists.
Yeah.
But there's people in the city who aren't real, and I don't want to say no names, but like I don't respect it. You know what I mean? Like so, like I'm not pretend. I won't pretend to be their friends either. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I used to in back in the day pretend to like people if I didn't like them, but not, these days I don't even pretend anymore because there's no wasting energy.
I feel you on that. Atari Gangster's back in the house. What up, Atari? He said, "What up, Snow?"
My brother Stax in Moncton. He's a good friend of mine, and I would always do shows with him. 100%. He's from Moncton,
yes.
New Brunswick.
That's what's up.
Yeah. If you haven't checked out his music, you should definitely check out some of his songs.
Oh yeah, you guys send me them links. Absolutely.
I will for sure.
Absolutely.
He's a dope artist too, and he whenever Stax was more into the shows. Like so in Moncton, whenever there was a big show that come in, all the promoters would get Stax to come out because he had a nice following in Moncton, so he would always fill up the shows, right? So when I would go to Moncton for like a Stax show, I would always be invited to come perform or whatever. So I just feel like, you know, I also spent a long time away too, right? So like imagine going away for 9 years and coming out and just putting myself in the scene, like setting dominance, like, yo, I'm here. People aren't going to like that, right? And they don't like it. And a lot of people thought I was joking at first. They didn't think I was serious about the music, right? And now it's like 2 years later, I've been grinding, and they're starting to be like, oh, well, you know, he's making a name for himself. Let's try to jump on it.
No, I feel you on that. I'm just going to check the stream real quick. They're saying we're
chopping?
Yeah. Let me see what we look like. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I got the stream up and it looks smooth. And I got everything running on this shitty little computer.
There's my mom's cat right here. He's a Blue Point Himalayan flat-faced kitten. He's 12 years old. He's getting old now.
Hey, that's the cat that's in all those pictures, huh?
My mom's cat. Yeah, he's getting old. He's got kidney disease, but he's a good guy.
What's up, big guy?
Good guy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, I think Atari was talking about, what was he saying? My feet is choppy, fucking Alabama. Atari in the backwoods over there. Or Canada. Or Canada.
What?
Yeah, I got that Cali shirt on. That you guys rep that bear life. What y'all know about that bear life? Oh, well, y'all in Canada know about that bear life. That ain't no lie.
I don't think I've ever seen a bear in real life.
For real?
I might have seen one at a zoo. Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's
like
a good thing.
In the wild, I don't know if I've ever seen one.
I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild. We got bears here too, but they're not like Alaska bears. Canada bears. Them motherfuckers, that's real ass bear shit.
Oh, yeah. So, do you go live every night?
Lately, like the last 2 months, I've been going live just about every day. Mondays we do Beatmaker Mondays, so we'll make beats and shit. Tuesday we'll listen to battle raps. Friday, and these are all every week. So, and
what you make your own like battles? Like you put people up against each other?
No, but we're trying to put one together.
That'd be cool.
So if you're interested, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely, for sure. I like that kind of stuff.
Nice. Um, so we're going to do right now. We're just watching battle raps. Usually, it's like super underground battle raps. These dudes from like Broward County and places in Florida, and then we just found another group out in St. Louis that are just these dudes are hungry, man, and they're good. Some of them are not good. Some of them, they forget their whole shit, and they're like, sorry, I forgot everything I was going to say right there. Time.
It happens, man. It happens to the best of us sometimes. That's why it's always good to try to practice beforehand. I always, what I mean, especially if I'm going to shoot a video, like, because here's what I'll do: I'll write and record a song and like try to shoot the video right away. So like, if I don't practice the words, I'll be trying to film the video and not getting it right. So it's better to practice your stuff so that way when you do go to do it, you don't have any issues. Right.
Right, because you're going to be flawless. Because first you're a musician, right?
Yeah.
When you're doing your video, now you got to become an actor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real shit. So how are you going to forget your lines and if whatever you're doing corresponding, like your whole bit with the fucking news anchor shit, you know what I'm saying? If that wasn't right, that video would have been completely off.
Yeah, it would have, yeah. And that's why it's good to have good editors on the team too, because if it's if anyone can make something look crappy, right? So it's always good to surround yourself with people who are out to try to help you look better, right? Like, like I don't just work with anybody because like I've done that before, and I've worked with mixers who send me bad mixes and stuff, and like, but I found a guy who does good, and I found like an editor who does good. So like, it usually goes to like trial and error.
Right.
Like I'll go to people who don't, you know what I mean? And so if you look over my music over the evolution of the 2 years, you can hear the different sounds in the different qualities over the years, but it's getting better and better and better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's getting much better. In fact, I got that one with you and Stax featuring Jordan.
Yep.
Marble Floors joint pulled up, man.
Good.
Atari, AD, welcome back. Atari, I believe, is in Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. He in the deep woods over there.
Nice.
All right, let me share this screen with you here. Boom. Get that share. In case you guys haven't visited his channel yet, there it is. And this one's called Marble Floors. Let's go. Oh, I got it on mute. It's running smooth. Just fucking crazy. It says I got an excellent connection. I pulled up another copy of the live again, and it still looks good on my end. That's so weird. Let me pull it up again and see if it's doing it now. Because I want people to hear this. I want people to see this. Because I want people to hear this. I want people to see this. Because I want people to hear this. I want people to see this. Because I want people to hear this. I want people to see this. Yeah, it looks like everything's running smooth, man. Look at it. I want people to hear this. I want people to see this. Yeah, it looks like everything's running smooth, man. Look. That's fucking crazy. So this is what I'm seeing. I have to share this screen with you, though. I'll share the other screen. And it'll catch up in a second here. And there's like no stutter. Like, that's crazy. YouTube must be doing something. I don't know what's going on.
That's all right.
All right, if the audio is coming through good, let's get this song on. And this one's Jordan. Let's go. This is Stax and Jon Snow featuring Jordan. This is Marble Floors. That's what.
And I can't live my life without you, yeah. That's why I got you with me when I'm out on tour. We've been making this money, nothing we can't afford, yeah. But I just want more time around you, yeah. Jay and Beyonce.
Yo, that was Marble Floors.
Woo! Over and over and over again on the radio.
Facts. I mean, I understand from a business perspective, you want to, get your footprint out there, but what they're moving is not what I want to listen to.
No.
And what do you say? Is Nova Scotia cold?
I mean, no, it's not as cold. It's not the coldest place in Canada. I mean, it does get cold in the wintertime, but like it's not like out west in like Alberta, Manitoba, like Saskatchewan. Those places get cold. They're cold. Like, and then like Vancouver is like the warmest spot out of us all. And then like down here is just, I mean, it's cold, but like it's livable. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's getting colder and colder every year for some reason. I feel like just everywhere is just getting colder.
Yeah, last year was probably a mild summer. It probably had 100+ days for maybe like a week or two, But
I find it's getting too hot in the summer. I mean, it's getting too hot, and like I don't even want to go outside because it's too hot.
Right, because you're used to nice and cool. You know what I'm saying? 50 degrees is probably warm to you.
Today was a nice day. It was just cool. It was like a spring day. Like I mean, today was a nice. I felt like it was like you could smell the spring in the air. You know what I mean? It felt nice.
See, California only got really about a month of spring, maybe less, and then it starts just turning right back into like low grade summer. Because right now it's 81 degrees.
Wow, it's crazy.
Right?
Let me see what it is here. I don't know. Let me see what we got for. It's 9 degrees here. Well, 9 degrees Celsius, I think, or something.
Oh,
like
we're Fahrenheit, yeah.
Yeah, so we're at 9 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that would be Fahrenheit.
Send a track to 89.7theriver.com. It's a free submission local channel. It's a rock station, but they play hip hop on some nights.
That's cool.
They play underground everything. Just started playing Jelly Roll. Oh shit, nice.
Oh sweet. That's dope.
Jelly Roll fire.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't see our comments, can he? No. Did you have something? I'm going out to Nova Scotia in August. D said.
That's my birthday, August 21st.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Today it's raining but warm. And we ain't got no rain. Got there's 14 people in here right now.
Is there?
I don't know. It says 4. But
oh well.
I don't know. YouTube's been weird, man. Zach, tell them
I posted it on my Facebook. People might jump in and out, right? Too, though. You never know, right?
Yeah. Zach, tell them Ontario is same temp. She's right outside of Ontario, I think.
Okay, nice one. So we got a lot of Canadians. You know a lot of Canadians there.
Absolutely. Unknowns from the UK.
That's what I think I'm going to start trying to get my music out to the UK more, because everyone I've ever I got a few good fans from the UK, and they really like the music. So I got to start market to the UK.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So if I'm going to do Facebook ads, I'll try to do the Facebook ads to the UK, right? Because I've done Facebook ads to Canada and America, and a lot of people just they're haters. They don't even listen to the music. They just they're trolls. So they'll go on and this sucks, right? And they don't even listen to it. So I would rather, if I'm going to spend money on ads, spend it on people who might actually like it, right?
Exactly, because you can get your feed through uh, uh, analytics on YouTube, and you could tell where your traffic's coming from.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's easy stuff. There's haters everywhere. Unknown says straight up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There's haters everywhere. And see,
Everywhere.
he said go to Fiverr instead. Okay, Fiverr got some nice shit over there.
What's Fiverr got? What were we just talking about that we wanted? Oh, ads? Fiverr's got ads? What does Fiverr got?
I don't know if they got ads, but they got people that do stuff over there for you. So like,
Yeah, but
if
see,
you
I
need
wouldn't,
like some digital arts done or something, you can go
I
there.
wouldn't ever want to let anyone control my social media. You know what I mean? Like, I would never want to give someone like let's say someone wants to do like a social media marketing thing where they do a campaign. Like, I wouldn't want someone like try to like want access to my account.
Yeah, I feel you on that. No, I don't think I don't know. You might be able to get some type of promotional over there, but I know that like my dude Damier, he'll go there and be like looking up people to make lyric videos for him, right?
Yeah.
So he'll find somebody on Fiverr, pay him like $100, and they'll make a lyric video for him.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
You know. So I mean, for things like that, Fiverr's great, man.
Oh, for sure.
That's
I've never
like,
actually used Fiverr, but I've heard a lot about it. A lot of people talk about it.
yeah, I haven't used it either, but I have been talking to like digital artists, so we're trying to get more digital artists, you know, to be able to promote them as well.
Yeah, no doubt. See, when you become in like this, like, see, on my Facebook, it's like most of the people on my Facebook are either rappers or artists or digital. Like, I have a lot of people on my list, so it's like there's all kinds of them on there. But then again, there's also like every time I make a post, I'll get messages from these people like, do you want this cover art cartoon picture? Like, there's so many scammers trying to scam you for cover art. It's hard to know who's who, right? So
Yeah.
you got to be careful when it comes to these cartoon pictures. Like, I'm sure you get the messages all the time from people.
Yeah, I just had to, man. I stopped talking to him. He hits me up again, I'm gonna block him.
Yeah.
Seriously, man. Who tells you that's a business, right? I was like, all right, I'll send you money over through PayPal. Send me an invoice. He told me straight up, I don't do invoices. I no more. I don't need to hear another fucking word. You a business dude and you won't send me an invoice through PayPal so I can write this off on my taxes and shit? That's crazy,
Yeah, you got to send an invoice. An invoice is pretty much a receipt.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, no. I don't play
Even if
that
it's
shit.
an email, even if it's an email saying, you know, this is what it is, you know, this service for this amount of money, that's pretty much an invoice. Maybe he just didn't know what he was doing.
He straight up told me I don't do invoices. I was like,
So what? He just
I'm
wants
good.
the money first and then do the stuff later.
Well,
Like,
I mean, I told him what I wanted, you know, and I sent him over a sample and shit. So he already was like, already had that.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. I was like, I even threw him up on my story, and he was gonna give me a good deal, but I don't even know if it would be a good deal or he just take my money now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I need a way to be able to get back because I sent it over as a friend. I can't be like asking for that money back through PayPal. They're like, dude, you sent it
No,
over as
yeah.
a friend. You know, why would you send a person money if you're not their friend and call it friendship?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Well, listen, man. My mom's probably gonna want to give me a drive home here soon. So we can try to wrap it up here, like the next 10 minutes or so.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
mind?
I appreciate you coming through it. I appreciate your time. I
That's all right.
appreciate Mom's internet. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
But I know she's in the room right now thinking, wrap it up. I want to drive you home soon. So it's been on for 11. It's almost 7:30 here. So it's gonna get dark here soon. So I don't want to drive it in the dark. And honestly, bro,
Hey,
the way these
absolutely.
roads are, there's potholes everywhere. Like, they're not fixing the road. So like every time she drives, she's like at risk of like destroying her car
Fuck, dude.
from the potholes. The
Y'all be
potholes are
careful.
crazy.
Absolutely. Is there anybody you wanted to shout out?
I want to shout out my buddy Stax. I want to shout out Christ Sampson. I want to shout out Christopher Simpson. I want to shout out Nate Doucette, Brandon Cormier. I want to shout out my mom and her boyfriend Randy. I want to shout out you, Bud Green. What's Bud Green? What's the name? I
Bud Green is something I had before. Like I started following Joyner Lucas on Instagram, and I just can't. I've had that tag Bud Green for a long time, like on video games and shit.
But you're just Josh, though, right? It's just Josh.
Yeah.
Is that what people call you? What do people call you?
Sack Juggalo. I go by Sack Juggalo.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Sack Juggalo for making this interview possible. You know what? I want to shout out the whole is it SJR crew?
Yes, sir.
I want to shout out the whole SJR crew for coming out and supporting me last night. And we're going to win this whole thing on Tuesday. I'm telling you, we're going to manifest it right now. We're going to win the whole thing on Tuesday. And yeah, shout out to you guys for coming out and making it happen.
Absolutely. That's love, man. I appreciate you, man. You guys have a very good evening, and tell moms to drive safely, because I know I don't like my mom driving at night and shit too. So much love to you, brother. Thank you again for coming out.
Thanks for having me on, man. Thank you guys for stopping in and checking it out. And we'll chat soon, eh?
Hey, that's right. Yeah, I'll send Trauma's IG over to you so you can check out his work, see you guys collab or something.
All right, cool. All right, guys. It was fun coming on. I really appreciated it, and hopefully I'll come on again in the future.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, peace, guys.
Yo, SJR crew, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hold on, let me. This is fine. Yo, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. We got another interview tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. Pacific with Ed Jobell. He was in the contest Mel provided last time, so we're going to be able to speak with him and check out some more of his work. I know, right? Unknown. And he set the date. He's like, at I think it was like 7:20 his time, and I was like, that's it's noise. That is noise. Facts. I appreciate you, Miss Trauma. Thank you again for that donation. Much, 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 much love, for real. I hope y'all having a great day up there. Remember, we have Breakdown with Sidem in 30 minutes. Hey, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. In fact, hold on. Give me 1 second. Did I get the notification? I should have gotten the notification. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Oh, there you go. There you go, Miss Trauma. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody in here, if you want to go check out another nice interview that's about to go down with Bar Breakdown with Sidem, definitely hit that link. Let's go make this night a fucking rememberable one. And let's support the Tosis. That's for Shosis. Oh, I got bars. I said for Shosis. Yo, Diesel, thank you for coming by, bro. Much love to you. I hope everybody has a great evening if I don't see you later. And we'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.